The land beneath your house is not as stable as we assume. The reason is underground water.
Innovate to sustain.
Welcome back. Let's innovate to sustain. What we call ground is not solid rock. It is a packed structure of grains held apart by water-filled gaps. Think of it like this. Imagine a tightly packed box of sand with millions of tiny air bubbles inside. Those bubbles are underground water now slowly remove the air. The sand does not fall, it settles. Every grain moves closer, every layer drops. That is exactly what happens underground when we pump groundwater. The less denser water leaves, the vacuum void disappears, the higher density falls for gravity. Yes, the gravity rearranges the structure. This is not collapse, this is compaction of the Earth's crust. And this compression due to gravity is permanent. Once soil grains lock into the new position, they cannot unlock. Even if water tends to return, the space is gone. That is why land subsidence is invisible and irreversible. Now, here's what makes this dangerous. The water we pull up does not disappear. It joins the surface cycle. It evaporates. It carries heat upwards. It fuels stronger convection. More evaporation means taller clouds. Taller clouds means sharper pressure drops. Rain no longer arrives gently. It attacks, short, violent and unpredictable. But the ground below is no longer porous, so rain runs off instead of sinking in. Floods increase, recharge falls. If you see some of the aggressive rains all around the globe, in specific here, it could be an indicator. More rain above and less water below. And along the coast, the damage accelerates. The moon's gravity hasn't changed, but the ocean pulse has grown. Higher sea levels respond more strongly to the same lunar force. Tides reach further inland, and because freshwater pressure underground is already weakened, seawater moves in, not temporarily but permanently. This is saltwater intrusion, the death of aquifers. The moon did not become stronger, the earth became unbound. What you are seeing is not a water crisis, it is a structural failure of the ground beneath civilizations. And here's the yet more dangerous part. Once the pores collapse, there's no repair button. At this point, we remain open and hopeful. Hopeful for those who can logically prove that this perspective is flawed, unnecessary, or incorrect, and equally hopeful for those who can contribute meaningful evidence-based solutions. In our next video, we will return with some of the existing and potential scientifically evident solutions to address this crisis. So don't forget your formalities to our channel. Let's innovate to sustain. Nandri, Vanakkam.